Hey, is it working? Jeremy? Oh, I'm gonna check if I can hear myself first. 1 second. Hear me? Yeah. What's up, everybody? Rocket90 here, and welcome to my early Halloween stream. And today I'm gonna be reacting to some scary ghost videos from Nukes Talk 5 or whatever other scary videos you guys think of. I'm here with my buddy Shadow. Oh. So yeah. Yeah. I hope these videos work. Yeah. I think I got it now. So yes, let's get into the scary videos. Here, yep. I think I got it.
User Cheryl Sweetie2 on TikTok is a single mother and seamstress who says that she and her daughter have been experiencing strange and unsettling things inside their home. For months, they've been hearing the sound of someone walking in the hallway outside of their bedrooms, and they found their things mysteriously moved from room to room. Things have gotten so strange that Cheryl even began to worry that they might have a squatter living in their walls. So she installed a security camera so that she can keep an eye on their home. One night, Cheryl's daughter is playing with her toys in her mother's bedroom when something disturbing happens that Cheryl still just can't explain.
Let's watch. Nothing yet! Come on, do something! Ooh! The door closes. Ooh, how scary. You don't see that every day.
The young girl walks toward the closet, seemingly expecting something to be inside. And then she just stands there transfixed, almost as if she sees something that we can't. She seems to get a little spooked and leaves, and the closet door slowly closes by itself. TikTok user Cheryl Sweetie2 has no idea what to make of this video, and about 3 months later, this happens.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump on really quick because I had to stop sewing. My daughter just said that something weird really happened, and we've been experiencing a lot of strange things lately, just different noises and stuff. Don't mind my mannequins, I sew for a living, so. Can you tell mommy what you just said?
I think there's something underneath the door.
Under the closet door?
Oh, Jesus.
Is that what scared you?
I mean, mannequins are pretty terrifying by themselves.
It's okay. Everything's all right.
Yes, everything's
What?
okay. I wonder if the mannequin's gonna go, boo! Oh my god, it starts moving! Oh my god, it starts moving! Oh my god! Ah! Ah!
I'm scared.
Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Ah!
Cheryl's daughter seems scared as she says that she sees something just underneath the closet door. But there's nothing inside except for a kind of creepy mannequin. However, the mannequin seems to start moving on its own and falls over, breaking into pieces. Cheryl and her daughter are terrified and they just get out of there. TikTok user Cheryl Sweetie2 says that she still has no idea what happened that night and that she and her daughter are moving out to stay at her friend's house until they can find a new place to live. The Old Willis Place. Urban explorer Robert from the YouTube channel Sidestep Adventures into History is joined by his friend Dan to explore an old abandoned house in the woods near Waverly Hall, Georgia. Dan estimates the house to have been built or rebuilt around the early 1900s, after which it was abandoned sometime in the 1960s. The house is known by locals to be the, quote, Old Willis Place, named after Mr. Willis, a man who lived there and, presumably, also died there. Now, Robert and Dan are determined to find more clues as to exactly how old the house is. They look inside, around, and even underneath the building.
Doesn't that look like an early settlement style chimney there? What's interesting is the chimney looks like an older style than the house looks.
I'm thinking that this was probably built in the early 1900s.
There's a child's spoon. Oh, that's cool. How old do you reckon that is?
That's old. It's not silver, it's brass, silver plated.
Oh, look. Look at the entire stump. Looks like it was cut down, I guess, with an axe. Let me set the light down. I'm gonna touch it. This is an old tree right here. That's for sure.
But while inspecting the foundation of the Old Willis Place, the two explorers are suddenly interrupted by something downright creepy.
Oh, I can believe it.
Either this was a one-room house or it was a two-room house with a dog trot hallway down the middle. It's kind of hard to tell from here. It's been a lot of pillows replaced under here.
Yeah.
A lot of floor supports.
No!
So that's a 1958 Coke bottle, right? What is that? Oh, that's weird. Here.
Bang-a-bang-a-boo!
That is strange.
If you're not scared of
You heard
me-
that, right, Dan?
Yes, I did.
That was weird.
That was weird.
All right, that's enough of this old house for a minute. We're gonna go look at something else. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys have.
What was that?
Robert and Dan are taking a look underneath the house when suddenly they hear the eerie sound of footsteps on the floor right above them.
Ooh,
What is that?
we're gonna get it.
They quickly crawl out from underneath the house and look inside, but there's no one there. Then,
Yes.
while filming the outro for the video, a loud bang is heard from the Old Willis Place.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys have
Ooh.
The two explorers are a bit creeped out by the bizarre experience and decide to just get away from the house. They explore the area a bit more and then head home. So could it be that they accidentally captured a paranormal event on camera? Could it be the ghost of old Mr. Willis? You can watch this entire exploration, as well as many more surveys of creepy and historic abandoned locations, over on the YouTube channel, Sidestep Adventures into History.
You're not scared.
We need scary videos. So if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Paranormal Captivity. This next video was shared to the internet by Reddit user Lauren Constantino from Auburn, Pennsylvania. Lauren says that she has recently moved into an old early 1900s house that she shares with 2 roommates. Late one evening, Lauren is hanging out when she spots her roommate's cat in the hallway and decides to take a short video. But as she's recording, she spots something very disturbing. Did you see it? For just a fraction of a second, a distorted face appears right in front of the cat. Shocked by what she captured, Lauren posts her video on Reddit in the hopes of getting some answers. But Reddit users are quick to point out that the face looks like it could have been made with some popular common face filters. But Lauren says that she wasn't using any kind of app or filter. She was recording directly from her iPhone's camera. But what is truly bizarre is that this face doesn't look like any face-altering makeup or face-swapping filter was used. The face is odd and twisted and has hair, eyebrows, a nose, and mouth. And even creepier, half of another distorted upside-down face seems to appear right beside it. So just what is this? I leave it up to you to decide. The Router Revenant. Ajet Bueno is the proud new owner of a small internet cafe in Marilao, Philippines. Late one night, Ajet's girlfriend Jen drives over to the cafe to catch up on some important paperwork. Jen is completely alone with only their cat, Bulog, to keep her company. What happens next is truly bizarre.
And downright chilling. Ooh. Ooh, what is that over there? Oh my god, that's so scary. Ooh.
Hindi naman eh. Kala ko nga di bulag, nandito di bulag eh. Eh, nandun naman sa kusina di bulag eh. Hindi naman tayo eh. Yan ang pa. Ano mo na, yung ano ba to? Nakakita naman ito. O ata ito. Pero terox lang. Sige, ano yan?
Whoa, something's happening. Oh, it's just
Headphones and a keyboard start falling from desks, eventually freaking out Jen so much that she hurries out of the cafe and calls her boyfriend Ajet, the cafe owner. Ajet seems to calm her down enough that she goes back inside to collect her things. But as Jen turns off the lights, One of the chairs quickly slides toward her, scaring her so much that she panics and just throws her paperwork at the chair and runs out. A jet shares his CCTV footage to his social media and asks people to keep an open mind. Now, a jet and his girlfriend Jen have never posted anything about the paranormal before, and they say they have never experienced anything supernatural until this incident. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I don't want to.
The Goodwill Ghost Doll. TikTok user James Fodder bought a very creepy doll at his local Goodwill. At the time, a store employee warned James that the doll's previous owner was in a rush to get rid of it because she believed it was very haunted. James didn't believe in the paranormal and knew the doll was worth quite a bit of money, so he bought it and took it home. That's when he realized that he had made a huge mistake. James began to hear voices. The doors in his home started to open and close on their
Oh
own.
my god.
And scariest of all, he started seeing strange shadowy shapes around his home. James decided to place the doll on a chair in an empty room with a motion-activated camera monitoring it. What he captures is downright creepy.
Okay, let's see this. I can't turn my head all the way. I can. Walk to Spooky Street. Oh yeah.
The camera moves around as if tracking movement somewhere in the empty room. But nothing's moving. Then a small dark shape can be seen quickly moving across the floor in the hallway
what the
behind
fuck
the
is that?
doll. James explains that the camera only moves when it senses physical motion, so he has no idea why the camera would be moving when there's nothing there. Another night of
What are
filming,
those,
and when James
furry
checks his
creatures?
camera footage, he is shocked.
Critters. That's right. It's one of those critters. Oh. Oh my god, it's one of those critters. Whoa, what was that?
The camera still moves all around, seemingly tracking something that we can't see. Then the doll seems to just start moving all on its own. James says that he was a skeptic before all this, but that he now 100% believes that the doll he brought home from Goodwill has a paranormal entity attached to it. But what do you think is happening here? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Trespassers. This next mysterious video was shared to Reddit by Raphael H445, who claims that his sister recorded the footage on her property. Late one night, a motion-activated security camera outside their home senses movement.
Ooh! Oh. I'm gonna go over ahead. You people go away. Ooh, they're gone.
The CCTV records two trespassers standing at the property gate. The homeowner heads outside to demand that they leave and clicks his car alarm to activate his truck's headlights. It lights up the two strangers as clear as day, but when he yells for them to leave, they don't move. Then the man heads for his truck, reaching inside and flipping on the headlights. But the trespassers have disappeared.
Whoa.
To this day, the family has no idea who they were or what they were doing there. But most disturbing of all, where did they go?
Where'd they go?
The Graveyard Flyer. A while back, we featured a video by ghost hunters David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals. In the video, they visited what is said to be a haunted church and captured multiple encounters with a creepy shadow figure.
Did you used to play piano here?
I also a shadow figure. There's Shadow Kitty. Whoa, who's that?
We would love to hear you play again.
Peekaboo.
What's that?
You see me? There I am. Oh shit.
Well, David and Dell decided to return to the church for another investigation. But this time their plans aren't to investigate the church. Because you see, just outside the church is an old cemetery with graves dating back to the early 1800s. The guys decide to investigate the graveyard for any paranormal activity. And at first, they don't really experience anything.
Is anybody out here?
Maybe.
So the guys decide to split up and explore the cemetery separately. As David wanders alone through the graves, he sees something that he just can't explain.
Boo!
I swear, I keep thinking that I hear something.
You didn't hear anything?
Had spell.
Boo! I'm gonna get you.
Oh,
Shadow, you're not helping. Shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure I just saw something go. I don't know what I saw. It looked like a shadow or something go to that bush. A shadow going to the bush. I don't even know.
I'm going to
I
the
don't even know how to
bush.
describe it. It was like a shadow. It's over here. It's over here. The bush. The bush. The bush.
Good push. Ooh!
The guys search behind the bush and even inside it, but there's no evidence of whatever the strange flying black thing might have been. Then Dell makes a disturbing discovery.
There's a tombstone in there?
There's a tombstone right here, dude. Look at that.
There is a tombstone.
1842. Dude, that is freaking crazy, bro.
The bush that the strange dark shape flew into is actually the marker for a grave, dating back to the year 1842. So was this bizarre shadow figure one of the spirits
was it
that
John?
haunt the old graveyard?
John
Maybe returning to its grave? And if not, then just what?
Smith, John
is
Smith,
this?
1842.
Let me know what you think.
I'm a stick.
It rings a bell. Reddit user Riley Joss 11 says that his mother's friend captured something very strange on their Ring doorbell camera.
Ooh! Ooh! What the fuck is that? What is that?
It's a little after 4 in the morning when a translucent shape appears out of nowhere and seems to activate the Ring doorbell 6 times before it moves away and disappears. Now, usually I would just write this off as a spider web that's too close to the lens. But a spider web can't ring a doorbell 6 times. And also this thing seems to react each time the doorbell rings. Then it just moves off and disappears into the night. Again, not really like a spider web. So could this be a paranormal event caught on camera? Or just what is going on here? Let me know what you think. Through the Roof. Late one night, Shelly and her daughter Melody go outside to take a look at a group of cute cats that have gathered in the yard outside their home in
Ooh,
Indonesia.
cats.
Then things take a very creepy turn.
Ada apa, Dek? Ada apa? Jadi Ade lihat ada apa emang? Masuk. Apa? Kenapa, Dek?
Did you see it? Someone or something can be seen standing on a rooftop right in front of them. Shelly doesn't see it and is confused as to why her daughter is so upset. It's only after posting the video to TikTok that viewers tell Shelly there was something on that roof. But what do you think this is? Let me know. Uninvited. Popular Korean ghost hunt live streamer Michael from the YouTube channel Docha Michael explores an abandoned house that is said to be haunted. When Michael arrives at the location, even before he has a chance to enter the building, strange things start to happen.
Can we go in? Can we get in?
뭐야? 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 와! 와! 와!
Who's gonna get you?
와! 대놓고 비쳤다. 대놓고 비쳤다.
Yeah, it's Joe Swanson. I recently got him in a wheelchair. Honestly, I think Joe Swanson.
그대로 있어, 그대로. 어떻게 이게 움직일 수가 있지?
As soon as Michael starts recording and is just about to enter the old abandoned house, a wheelchair starts to move all on its own. Now, obviously, Michael is shocked by what he just witnessed, but he has no idea that things are about to get even creepier.
It gets creepier? Squeeze. Ooh. Oh my god.
누구세요?
Ooh, I'm a she. Oh my god, a sheep! Go away, you sheep! Do I get you?
Something seems to pound on a door, catching Michael's attention. Then the door suddenly swings open on its own. Creepiest of all, whoever or whatever was pounding on the door seems to be hiding behind a curtain and quickly moves away. When Michael runs over, there's no one there. Just an empty room. Later into the investigation, Michael finds a mirror on top of a makeup table. This is when things get downright chilling.
It gets worse? It gets worse, there's no way.
배에서 뭔 소리야 자꾸 나냐?
I'm really scared.
배에서 뭔 소리? 배에서 뭐?
Your stomach's making weird noises. When's the last time you ate?
와, 씨발 배에서 막 꼬르륵 소리 나.
You scared of your own stomach?
배에서 막 이상한 소리 난다.
Oh. I think I see it.
배에서 막 꼬르륵 소리.
Your stomach can make really weird noises. Yeah, it's natural.
The ghost hunter's stomach suddenly starts to growl from hunger, and he is so distracted rubbing his belly that he doesn't even notice that someone or something is walking up right behind him.
Ooh.
But when he turns around, again, there's just no one there.
Ooh.
Michael has no idea what he just captured on camera.
It's Ghostface.
He continues his exploration of the creepy abandoned building. Now Michael hears a sound coming from the same curtain he filmed earlier. When he gets close to the curtain to find an explanation to the strange sound, this happens.
소리 소리. 잠깐. 뭐지? 분명히 여기 어딘가에 있단 말이야 지금. 분명히 여기.
Oh! Oh shit!
Something seems to punch at Michael through the curtains. Understandably, he is terrified by the strange attack and makes a run for it.
I knew it was Ghostface.
So did Michael
behind
capture
the curtain.
evidence of something paranormal on camera? Something trying to attack him? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Docha Michael. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe and click the little bell notification icon so that you never miss a video.
Ooh! Oh! Spooky. Oh, what other videos do you want to look up? Come on, you can tell me. Just what comes to mind? Other than ghosts or something. Something. Come on, man. That's really scary. Ooh. Scarecrow ghost. Okay. Well, let's look up some scarecrow ghosts. The scarecrow.
This happened to me just over a year ago at the end of last summer. I had just bought an abandoned house in the country. Things hadn't really worked out that well for me in the city, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I was too embarrassed to move back in with my parents. There was nothing particularly special about the house except for the fact that it was located in a very quiet and secluded area.
Oh shit.
Apparently,
I
a
have to
young
start
married
all
couple
over.
used to occupy.
Because you didn't see it.
This happened to me just over a year ago at the end of last summer. I had just bought an abandoned house in the country. Things hadn't really worked out that well for me in the city, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I was too embarrassed to move back in with my parents. There was nothing particularly special about the house except for the fact that it was located in a very quiet and secluded area. Apparently, a young married couple used to occupy the house and for whatever reason had decided to vacate the property.
Scarecrows are scary.
It was definitely a fixer-upper, and there was no cell phone
guess.
service, no internet
I mean, it's
or
in the
TV,
name.
but I really couldn't expect anything more for such a low price.
Boo!
And I was kind of
Stop
excited
it.
about finally living a life off the grid, at least for a while. The second night at the house is when everything started. I was still having trouble
Scarecrow
sleeping.
walks at
You know that
midnight.
feeling you get when you are trying to relax in a strange and unfamiliar place. I guess I was still getting used to it, but that's not the only thing that was keeping me up that night. I tried desperately to rationalize what it could be so I wouldn't have to get out of bed, but eventually my curiosity got the better of me and I found myself peering outside the bedroom window, overlooking the backyard.
Oh, there's a kitty.
Unsurprisingly, there wasn't all that much to see except for the dress that had been hanging on the line since I arrived and a black cat that looked like it had just been rummaging through the trash. It was too late to do anything about it now, but as I was about to return to bed, I noticed something that I hadn't noticed the night before.
Oh my god,
A
Scarecrow!
scarecrow in the middle of the field. I didn't think much of it at the time, but little did I know that it would symbolize the beginning of something very sinister. The following morning, while cleaning up the mess outside, I remembered the scarecrow, but couldn't see it very well from where I was standing and decided to just carry on with some more household chores. By nightfall, I had already forgotten about the scarecrow, and was more preoccupied with keeping myself warm through the night, and I remember the strong howling wind outside that made it feel even colder than the night before. Eventually, I did start to doze off, which is when I began to hear the same noise coming from outside. I just assumed that it was the cat again, but when I approached the window, the backyard was completely empty, and I realized the sound was coming from the field just beyond the fence, which immediately drew my attention to the scarecrow and something that completely caught me off guard.
Oh my god!
I knew for certain there was only one scarecrow in the field the night before. The uncanny revelation that I wasn't alone out there in the country gave me the creeps, and I began to wonder why anyone would place two scarecrows so close together, and why that dress looked so familiar. I couldn't shake this feeling that someone was watching me, from outside. Perhaps it was just someone from a neighboring farmhouse, just trying to help out, or some kind of prank meant to scare me. For the sake of a false sense of comfort, I refused to believe that it was anything more than that, and just headed back to bed to salvage a decent night's sleep. But it wasn't long before I began to hear more strange noises coming from outside. What I witnessed next is something that still haunts me, even today. Both scarecrows now with their heads missing, and the appearance of yet another scarecrow. I felt truly disturbed at this point. With no way of contacting the police, I decided it would be best just to get in my car and drive to the nearest payphone. But as I was getting ready, I started to hear the excruciating sound of grinding metal, which is when I realized something even more terrifying. Not only had the scarecrow moved closer to the house, it was now looking directly at me.
Oh my god!
I immediately left the house after that and drove off as fast as I could and didn't stop for at least 5 miles. I haven't been back there since, and I still find myself wondering what might have happened to me had I stayed one more night at that abandoned house.
I bet it's just Harold, the scarecrow guy. Ooh! Ooh! How scary. Ooh! What do you want to watch next? Ooh! I don't know. Real vampires caught on tape? I don't know. Oh! Oh, you scared away someone. And that's scary. Oh, it's too spooky for me. I'll go watch something lighthearted. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, don't worry, it gets worse. Wait, who's that? Wait, that wasn't the same video from earlier? Wings. That's the Philippine one, right? The Oswang? The Mungo. Oh, something. Something wrong. She's got pointy teeth. Oh. Ooh. We need Nicolas Cage running down the street. I believe it. No! Michael Jackson's new back. No way. Roger. Fire. What now? Real life vampires in history. I haven't seen a Chills video in a while. Ooh, these ones are 3 hours long. Come on, scare me. Gosh. Ooh. Ooh. How about some real witches? Real. I don't know. Something scary.
From the Dark Ages come their stories and legends. They were intensely persecuted during the Middle Ages, since they literally caused terror in the small towns of Europe. In a mixture between myth and reality, the stories of witches feed the legends of an infinite number of cultures, remaining in the collective unconscious to this day. Today, they are considered only a myth. However, there are some who say that their presence in such different cultures is so frequent that it cannot be a coincidence. Something that is repeated so much must be true. Today, you will know the true possibility that this myth moves away from simple beliefs and becomes a reality. Disturbing videos where alleged witches are as real and sinister as you ever imagine them.
Witches too?
My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 5 most impressive witch records ever captured.
That sounds
Number
spooky.
5. We start this top with a really shuddering record. It is practically one of the most famous witchcraft videos on the planet. It was during the wee hours of the morning that a loud noise woke up a worried mother, who did not think twice about it and took out her cell phone to have evidence of that moment, an action she had already planned, since it was not the first time this happened. This family was being attacked by a power that until today, nobody has been able to understand.
Ooh.
Heavy knocks on the door and strange cries alerted the senses of all the members of the family, including the children. Despite the terror, they armed themselves with courage to scare away whatever it was that had been attacking them for days. They never thought that what you were about to see would happen.
But it did. It scares you.
En el nombre de Jesús. Ya déjenos en paz. En el nombre de Jesús. Vamos a llegar arriba. ¿Qué es eso?
An impressive footage that does not accommodate any type of manipulation. It is impossible for such young children to have such a convincing performance. Well, this clip effectively correspond to the presence of a witch? Have we witnessed the attack of the inexplainable? Tell me what you think. Number 4. This position is made up of 2 completely independent videos. The first one corresponds to a footage that has caused great commotion in Argentina. It even has some media coverage. Registry that involves a couple of young people who decided to conduct an exploration of a secluded and desolate hotel, a construction site that was difficult to access, that years ago had been abandoned without reaching completion. Unlike the typical exploration that abound on the internet, where they always encounter something paranormal, these guys do not have a YouTube channel. They were simply young people who were in search of an adventure. What they got here became an unwanted memory that will be recorded in their minds forever.
No, para, vení. No sé cómo Es que no puedo filmarlo bien, para. Maxi. Para. Alumbrarle acá.
Whoa! Jesus.
What can be seen between the depths of this abandoned building is truly disturbing. At the time of the recording, there was no one but these 2 boys, so they cannot explain what appears on screen. This video has become extremely viral on social networks, since most argue that what you see is a witch. Could this be possible? A footage that fits very well with the second video that makes up this post.
So I'll turn you to a nude.
The image that corresponds to an abandoned building which was being explored by 2 young people with camera in hand. Investigated the place. A record that, like the previous one, would confirm that perhaps the witches have already left the forests and are joining abandoned places like these.
Wenn ich mich nicht so ein Finger heißt, mir auch alles.
Oh! Oh! Nope.
What the hell? Wow. One sec, I want to see what it...
Think about it. Yeah, get over there.
It is not known who he was or what he was doing there, but apparently this was a ritual. Number 3.
Boom. I'll put a spell on you.
The registration that lies in this position came into my possession through an email. What you see on screen is a fire that occurs on the banks of a river. But it is not a fire like any other. It is one whose fire, according to the locals, had an absolutely abnormal behavior. And with their knowledge about this place, is the reason why they were recording. What you are about to see was absolutely impossible.
What is that? Oh! Who's that?
Apagaron, no? Alzaron.
When I saw this video for the first time, I thought exactly the same as you. It is a simple wiring of light that had fallen on the river, generating that strange fire and that unusual sound. I was about to eliminate this footage. However, in the email, the witness of this event said that there is no power line either on or under the river. We can see that at least on the river, there is no pole, no light cable.
Whoa.
If what the subscriber says is true, that fire was not natural and that sound should never have existed. Think about this. Even if it had been the power line, can a fire go out like this? Out of nowhere?
Oh, I never noticed that.
Most shocking of all was when they discovered that up there, in the treetop, there was a strange figure that, due to the lack of explanation, they could only conclude that it was a witch.
I thought it was a bird.
What the hell happened here?
I could have sworn that was a bird.
Number 2.
A simple mistake.
It is generally said that witches tend to be more active at night. It is there that they are able to release all their supposed power, and of course, where they are more likely to fulfill their darkest desires. However, there are also records that have been seen in broad daylight. Records such as the one that is positioned in this place. It was an excellent weekend for a motorcycle rider to bring out his motorcycle and travel the difficult roads in the middle of nature. During his trip, he noticed in the distance that on the ground a kind of branch lay in the middle of the road. He was reducing the speed with the intention of stopping and moving it to the side. However, the closer he got, the more he realized that that was not a branch. It was not a person or an animal. Observe for yourself.
Okay. The hell?
Indeed, it looked like a humanoid-shaped branch. However, its movement shows us that reality was very far from that. That is not human. When this video became famous on the internet, many internet users claimed that this being was a witch with a well-known name among them. What do you think? Number 1. And the video that crowns its top came to me thanks to a subscriber who, from the city of Barranquilla in Colombia, tells me about an intriguing video recorded at the Atlantic University of that city. The subscriber tells me that the man you now see on screen is a co-worker of her husband, a security guard who for work reasons had to spend the night there. He was completely alone and had already made several rounds in various sectors, inspecting that everything was calm and in order. However, when he was in his resting booth, he felt strange noises coming from outside. That is when he took out his cell phone to have evidence of anything that had crossed all of the safety barriers. That round would suddenly end when he saw what you are about to witness at this time. He imagined meeting a dog or a cat, or in the worst case, with a thief. But he never thought of encountering this.
Oh! What was that? A woman with fishing line at the back of her head. And it.
An experience that terrified him to such a level that he actually quit his job there. Could it be a witch, what was recorded with his cell phone? Is this the ultimate proof that witches are living among us? Let me know what you think, because this video has come to an end. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
She says she shot herself. Oh, no, she didn't. Ooh, that's spooky. I don't know what else to watch here. Hmm. Ooh. Oh, crap. I don't even. Ooh. Hmm. Mom. You're not scary. Nope. That wasn't scary at all. Hmm. What should I do now? Hmm. Woo! That's super scary. Hmm. No. It's fun to be scared. Yeah. Yep. What else haven't I covered? Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Oh. I'll be right back. Oh. Oh yeah, it was totally me the whole time. Thank you. Hmm. There, you can ask Shadow some questions.